fantastic set, and like you say, I reckon, you know, how's your chair there, Tail? Is it okay? Is it comfortable?
Well,
Do you want me to recline it for you,
I could maybe
sir?
shift it back a little bit more.
That's all right. I mean, I can get you, you know,
RobbieAK47.
I don't know if there's an espresso machine behind the bar. Maybe we can get you a hot chocolate, because you and I, we're going to be chilling.
Maybe give me my third Meltdown drinks token of the night. People are treating me well as a foreign invader.
Well,
foreign?
Certainly
I'm
are.
definitely from England.
What
but
are you
certainly
saying,
from England
sir?
is both of these players. Phoenix at the moment in a slight deficit, and you know what that means. Robbie is going to be hitting with those backside neutral airs and just taking his time.
You got that right. Going to be a nice chill one right now as Robbie is pushing the advantage, but it's when Phoenix gets to ledge, he can play very safe. So going to see if Robbie can find a way to punish it. And as the words leave my gob, Tail, Robbie with the immediate spike.
That's the thing, like we often tend to mention how slowly Robbie takes his game plan, but he is so consistent in getting kills at the earliest opportunity. Earlier in this stream, he won against Focus Miss by getting a sour spot forward air kill at 60% after the hit. Like, that speaks for itself, and he's going to do it again, but maybe not just yet, because Phoenix is going to take a more normal forward air kill.
Yeah, and this is where things start to get a little bit iffy, right? Because this increased knockback from speed, from jump, from buster, from smash, from anything is really going to start to hurt against a character like Ike, who has such strong hitboxes at the flick of a switch at their tail.
Yep, and here we go again. No, maybe not. The down throw of Ike doesn't do as much damage as you'd expect to say. It's a full-grown man just stomping on your stomach. But it does set up some combos, not on that occasion, but we have smash mode from Robbie.
Got that right. I think this game really comes down to how well can Robbie read Phoenix's recoveries, because Ike's recoveries very binary. Very understandable. Either he goes straight up or he goes straight across. It's the XY axis. It's the GCSE maths question.
That's
but the question is, can Robbie solve it? What do you reckon, Sale?
It is definitely the primary way to beat Ike. He's one of the most predictable characters off stage. The dedicated players will still mix it up here and there, like our friends GP and the like.
Of course.
But we see Phoenix getting this far off of an upset win on pick, and it has to be mentioned, Ken and Ryu, not offstage characters.
Absolutely
not at all.
not.
So we do see Ike making it a little further than expected, but definitely off the back of a matchup where he's less threatened offstage. Well, RobbieAK47, he's not happy to go offstage. He'd rather go on the opposite side of it. But he does have the sword to make it work, unless Phoenix finds that opportunity and takes him away first.
And we're going to see if Phoenix can find a little bit of credit. Great stuff. Doesn't read the drift, but Robbie's so greedy, swapping from art to art. Just trying to escape, finds a back air, but does not have the source to make it happen.
That was the final few frames of the forward air, but it's still plenty capable of killing. Ike held back that recovery as much as was reasonably possible, and Robbie held back the forward air even longer.
So we like to see, and I love, you know, a little bit of a wave dash from Phoenix. You gotta get in the mental, right? You gotta add a bit of sauce, right? As that platform invincibility
we're still
runs
waiting
out.
for the first slingshot here on this VGBC sanctioned stream.
Exactly.
Maybe today's not the day. This was my chance to be on the first slingshot in a live tournament set, but I was saying earlier in a set that it'd be perfect for RobbieAK47 because the retreating neutral air, amazing.
Exactly.
But not today. Maybe next week. Robbie's a regular here.
Right.
He will bring it out eventually.
Exactly. Keep your patience. Take your time. Robbie looking for a bit of rosemary on this one instead, as he does quite whiff the back air. That's all right, because he's got the speed to
he's stolen the rosemary, but it's time for Phoenix to take the game.
Whoa!
Robbie in a bad spot right now. This isn't what we expected.
Absolutely mint dash attack from Phoenix there. Fantastic stuff to take the game.
Very spicy gameplay, if I would say so.
I would say as well that... Let's end it there. Coriander. No jest. No jest. That's all right. As we move on into it, what explosive ending from Phoenix as well. Fantastic stuff.
he's very used to the come from behind wins. That's exactly what he did to Pick in a best of 3. It all looked done and dusted for Pick. He was higher seeded, he'd won the more recent game, he was winning on percent, and then Phoenix just took it out of nowhere. And you know what? He is doing it again.
Exactly, that is what is so scary about Ike. They're this character that scream fundamentals, they scream spacing, they scream absolute perfect use of disjoints, but also they can end a stock at 73, Tail.
It is noteworthy. That is how we'll put it on the Ike kills. But for now, you know what? He's winning again, and when you have a percent lead on RobbieAK47, you know what it forces him to do.
Approach their Tail.
He needs to attack, and that is out of his comfort zone to say the least. But if Phoenix is going to swing first with the down airs out of nowhere, Robbie will parry that. Robbie will close the distance. And this has kind of been his moment for the past couple of seconds. The back air!
Oh, fantastic speed. It looks like Robbie just wasn't quite ready for it. Ready for the smash punish, but alas, the side B from Phoenix a little bit too much. Nevertheless, it is Robbie with the advantage right now. Jump to get back, but the perfect parry. Tries to go for a falling back air into a dash. Looks like this could be it there, Tail. How does it flip around?
Whoa, it's going to flip around with a forward air. That's what we expect from RobbieAK47, whether he kills at 60 or 120. He has a favourite move, and it's been very public knowledge for a long, long time. But Phoenix's favourite move is not coming out. It's the Ether, if you were wondering.
If you wanted to know, if you wanted a bit of a spoiler, it is Ether. He does love it. Nevertheless, Robbie for a very uncharacteristic face-planted up-tilt punish right there. Doesn't really come through, but the forward airs are really doing the work.
Wow.
Really punishing it with the up-tilt from Phoenix. Sends him. Looks like it's ashes for Robbie. But Phoenix still the one on the receiving end of a bit of extra critical damage there.
That's right, Tail. Well, you know what rises from the ashes? That's going to be the Phoenix. Can he get past the smash art? The smash art is gone. He's still getting hit. The Robbie wall is such a hard one to surpass, especially with a character as linear as Ike. But if Phoenix can get past, that is the hardest part of the set done.
Oh, that's quite it. Does just a little bit of a miscalculation on the side B there as he falls to his death. Fantastic walling out from Robbie there. Phoenix not able to mix up the ledge get-up options as well as he might like to.
I'll tell you what, the last set he had was against Pick. He won game 1. He dropped game 2 in what I believe was a 3 stock. And then he still won game 3. So honestly, if Robbie wins this, Phoenix doesn't have to be that concerned. I trust this guy in a comeback. This game may be not his, but the set is far from over.
Exactly, and I think one of the best kind of winning measures, kind of comeback mechanics that Phoenix has is the fact that Robbie is not one to push his advantage. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Obviously, Robbie very open to the fact that they're happy to survey a situation and then come up with a counterplay. But you'll notice Phoenix is more than happy to eat a hit or whiff a hit and then just retreat on the ground, jump out of a situation, because Robbie isn't going to push the advantage, because Robbie is more than happy to take stage control instead, which arguably is better, but if you can't consistently win neutral, Phoenix might find a way back, Tail, which is what we might be seeing here.
You know what will help with the stage control? There is Xenoblade 2 music playing right now, so if anything is going to give Robbie the win, I think it's going to be this. Maybe it's not. Get spiked at the ledge. Phoenix, this is your chance to overcome the anime music.
And you know what, buddy? We've paid $5.99 for our comeback mechanics. But Ike with rage is a beast of its own. Gonna see if he can do it. Instant turnaround grab. Shield comes out as a panic falling there. Gonna see if he can come back close enough now. But the forward air hits him, Tail. How does Phoenix bring it all the way back?
The shield Monado is gone, but the smash Monado is here. And RobbieAK47 equalizing the set in a best of 5, which serves to take up, hopefully, as much of its best of 3 in losers finals, I'm informed. Okay, so maybe Meltdown would be doing more best of fives earlier on, if not for one of its regulars, but we won't name names.
We won't name
So
names.
for now, this is the decider. Shulk, Ike. Phoenix has been in this position before. He's had sets against very strong London players where he takes game 1 and drops game 2 a lot more convincingly than his game 1 wins. But he still potentially takes that game 3 anyway. Can he do it again and put his name on the board against all of these notable London players? We will remember the name of PhoenixJourneys, my mans.
We certainly shall as you get into this last game. Arguably, it depends where you sit. Robbie could be the one with the advantage. He's got the momentum, but Phoenix is now the one to adapt. And you saw how hard he came back last game. He could push it all the way there, Tail.
Yes, we don't necessarily have a stage that's built to favor Ike over the other, but I think both of these characters benefit from the same stages anyway. Like, Ike has more power, Shulk has more range, but they both want to do the same things at the end of the day. So simply take it to Pokemon Stadium 2 and see if you can win neutral more times than the other. Or, if you can win neutral less times than Robbie, but still take it with a Nair up air. We'll see how this advances, but for now, it is a RobbieAK47 lead.
Exactly. I hope you're a fan of circles because you will just be seeing Nez flying, Nez drying as Phoenix. They're going to find a couple of those run-off aerials. He's definitely abusing those platforms. There's the string jump coming out. A little bit preemptive from Robbie, but gets himself safe, able to chill out as the instant side B comes out, but that is not a safe option if Robbie cottons on.
And you know where he's standing right now? He's standing in the circle. If you nair inside the Pokeball, it becomes twice as strong, right? That's the way it works. Ether is going to be to the ledge. All right. Robbie knew, actually, I can't do anything about that, and I'd rather run away anyway. So, oddly, the situation resets from the ledge, and here we go again. And this is a Phoenix lead. Robbie's got to make the comeback himself, but can he? That's the question.
Speed is out. Robbie is on the offensive. We're going to see if Phoenix can find a perfect back air to pull it out. But Robbie with a much more punishable aerial game.
There it is. When we see Robbie in Smash, you should be scared. And Phoenix, maybe not scared enough. He allows himself to get hit by the forward air. It was pretty quick. He was only on the ledge for a little bit. But a little bit is all Robbie needs.
Woo!
And a missed grab in the wrong direction is all Phoenix needs to equalize. A little bit more of an ask, if you will. But it did happen, so they are equal.
And this is the problem. This is twice now. Look, I'll be real with you, Tail. I've had a couple of strong bows at Carlsberg too this evening. That's all right. But even I just am caught unawares of the comebacks Phoenix can make. The fact that Robbie spends a solid 35 seconds building up percentage, Phoenix can equalize in a single swing of that broadsword.
That's right, and if we're comparing drinks, I've had number 5 by now, but RobbieAK47 knows how to bring me straight back to normal as he once again has to recover a small deficit. The game plan from him is, of course, it's not going to change too much because if he went to aggro, it would feel out of character. And at that point, you stop treating him as Robbie at that point, and you treat him as any other Shulk player and just deal with it as and when. So Robbie still needs to not lose sight of himself, but also use Buster to get some damage on the board. I am amazed that Ether actually connected.
Yeah, no, that's a fantastic point. Interestingly enough, a lot of Shulk's quote-unquote weaknesses with these arts are actually saving him. Phoenix not able to find a lot of up special punishes because the knockback from speed, from jump, from Buster, they're just so intense.
And the air slash, because it's in Smash, isn't going to connect into itself. Whoa, too quick on the quick draw.
That's all
the forward smash will do it instead.
Fantastic read from Robbie. Phoenix a little bit too hasty with the up special there. Punished very hard by the up tilted forward smash. And now with 3-4 minutes down, and it's looking pretty close here, Tail. What do you reckon?
I simply can't rule either one of them out. Robbie has his lead. That's the game plan. It's gone. Phoenix wants to make a comeback, learn how the set goes on, and then use game 3 to surprise the world. And right now, I really want to see if he can do it again. Zone will be waiting in the next stage. I think Zone and Robbie have played plenty of times before. Phoenix and Zone could be a new one. Phoenix will absolutely want to make it happen for our viewers here today, but you can't be grabbing out of that neutral air spam.
Absolutely not. Shulk comes out as a panic. Phoenix immediately disengaging, but despite the number of hits Robbie has landed, look at the percentage there, Tail. Looking mighty even, if you do ask me.
That's right, even the comment section on our stream saying it's not out of the question for Phoenix to go for a suicide Aether every now and again. I'll take your word for it. There's the Aether in the middle of the stage, but Robbie's in his circle. That's where he wants to be. Gives him stage control, gives him nares, and it gives him an up tilt. Move RobbieAK47 into the losers finals.
And you saw Robbie there. He collapsed in his chair, a gasp of breath leaving his lungs. That was a clutch one. That was a tough one. Fantastic stuff from Robbie for playing the set the way intended. You saw him go for smash there. You know, anyone else, aggressive nares, aggressive fairs, get a grab, send it to the ledge, go for a smash read at 60. But Robbie taking it nice and easy, waiting for a whiff. And that is what is going to secure him a place in this top 3. Fair play.
But whilst we praise Robbie, I am clamoring